Yeah, right.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mix between your flex and your solo queue rank. So I don't know when it prioritizes which one, but I think it's honestly buggy.
So I'm either bronze 1 or silver 2. That's awesome.
So you can find. You
We
can
got
just
a bronze 5 and a provisional over here.
Yeah,
And
maybe
silver
Yeah.
5.
bronze 5 or
So-
silver 3.
So can we swap one of the silvers for the bronze? Or provisional?
Dankness, what are you actually ranked?
I'm silver 1. I'm like
Oh,
silver
there you go.
150.
I think we were fine, Martin.
Okay.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be perfect.
I mean, it's pretty much
Flash.
just like,
I don't want to be the.
I don't
Alright,
know how
so-
seriously you guys are taking this either.
so my team,
I'm taking it very seriously, Sam. This is
So-
what I'm for. Well,
Hazard, Burn, and all y'all. My team, we're team 1. Other people, me, Fartin, team 2. Haplo, I don't know if you're in here. Or if you can talk. Just type in the chat whenever y'all are ready.
Gotcha.
All right, Worm, shall we go to the shoutcasting room then?
Hell yeah. What up, Soul Resonance? Welcome to the stream.
Is Soul in the stream right now?
He's in the stream.
Hey, I know that guy. He's a pretty cool guy.
I mean, he watches Lola. He's gotta be a cool guy, right?
I don't know if I can say that about all of our listeners.
Ooh, shade. Shade coming from Sam.
I mean, it's definitely our patrons and 5-star reviews.
I think we just lost
Everyone
a couple
else?
of listeners. Way to go.
Everyone else, I appreciate your free attention.
Sell out.
No, I'm just giving everyone a hard time. No one that's listening. I've gotten through my beer, so I'm a little feisty right now.
Is that what you get when you get some alcohol? You get feisty.
You know, I just get happy. Yeah, I'm a pretty peaceful. What is it? Social drunk.
Yeah, that anonymous reference. I haven't heard that one in a while.
Oh yeah, in a while. Yep. It does not look like wings. People don't know what antlers look like because it absolutely.
It looks a little bit like because most of the time when I see the logo, it's like small because of like I don't know, like it's a part of some other like thumbnail or something.
Yep,
like
yep,
that.
I get that.
So I can see how people would think it's wings. I can see.
But that's
the
like saying like,
correlation.
you know, if I'm looking at my phone upside down and squinting, it kind of looks like something else. Like that's not an excuse. It's like you take a good look at something and you say it looks like something, not like, oh, it kind of looks like something because I didn't really look at it. Like no, that's not it.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, I kind of if you squint and get really far away, I kind of look like Ryan Gosling. So.
But that would be a downgrade in looks, right?
Oh, thank you. I don't know. Ryan Gosling is a pretty good-looking man, if I do say so myself.
All right, we gotta get him on the podcast now.
Yep.
Sorry, we're gonna
Next
kick
target. You know what? I can live with that. If I get kicked off a podcast to be replaced by Ryan Gosling, I would understand. I'd be like, all right, okay, Ryan Gosling, I get it.
you. Yeah, maybe I want to get kicked off the podcast now.
So let's see. So maybe we'll get who should we get in your place? Like a Brad Pitt, maybe. I'm trying to think of attractive Asian actors. Who's the guy who plays oh my gosh, what's his name? I'm blanking so hard. The guy from Walking Dead.
Oh, Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn.
Steven Yeun.
Yeah, let's get him on the podcast, and then we'll just put Wormlax and Just Casual underneath there.
Oh, you know what? I should. Oh, that'd be so cool if we could get Carl on the podcast because he played League.
Oh yeah, he does play.
played.
I don't know if he does anymore. He was like, I'm gonna stream League after a while, but I don't know if that. I don't think that ever really stuck.
Yeah, he did it once. He got tons of views, and then I never saw it again.
That's like what happened with Imagine Dragons. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna stream while on tour, and then they did it like once.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Does Post Malone still stream PUBG? That's another celebrity who was streaming for a little bit.
Cool.
I don't know
You know
if
what?
he
The next password for the next community game will be like 15 digits of pi.
does. Wow, I'd have to look that up. Would you have to look that up?
Yeah, 15. I think
Okay.
I know like the first 7 or something like that.
Yeah,
I
was
had
gonna
friends that knew like 100 or whatever, but I'm like, nerds.
Jeez,
I
that's
was
too
really
much.
jealous though. I was jealous. I'm not
I
gonna
was
lie.
gonna brag about my dad. My dad's an engineer. He knows it up to 30 digits. I know.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah,
Cool. Good conversation right
I
now.
know, right? So let's talk a little bit about what's going out here. We got the Soraka band, the Sona band. They're not liking these healing supports right now.
They want to kill.
Katarina's out, even though One Tooth isn't in this game, but I still like the band. Let's see. We have Maokai coming out again. Lulu, Misfortune. That's a volatile bot lane. Lots of damage coming out early game. The
Mhm.
Urgot and Zyra coming out again. Zyra, she did a lot of work last game. Let's see if it happens
I have not
again.
seen a Lulu in a while. Is oh gosh, a brand as well.
You know, Lulu, with the lack of magic resist that's in the game right now, Lulu is actually really scary. My friend and I have played it quite a bit, Lulu Ezreal bot lane, and
Mhm.
the Lulu can trunk really hard early game when there's not much resistance from the AD carry.
Yeah, I could see that.
It can be pretty scary.
Mhm.
So especially with MF, like if she hits like one of her Qs that bounces, that could be a real scary bot lane. It looks like it's
Yeah,
a
I'm
Zyra
not gonna-
support again. Zyra's squishy. She could get hit real hard. Ezreal ban coming out again though. Rip my boy. I'm still a little salty at the Q nerf on Ezreal when Kleptomancy is the problem, but I see you, right? I see you. Sober,
what up,
what's
Modibly
up?
Sober?
How you doing, man? Me and Sam will both interrupt each other to greet you to this fine stream.
Moderately Sober is a very consistent viewer on the stream. I see him a lot when I'm streaming during the afternoon, and sometimes in the morning.
Nice. And an
Assuming
ironic
it's a
twist for how Sam feels right now.
I do. I would say I feel moderately sober. I think that's about it because I'm not sober. I'm definitely not tipsy.
Exactly. You're
moderately
moderately
sober,
sober.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's about perfect.
Oh, the Jinx. You know, I haven't seen much Jinx recently. I wonder how that'll do. That's kind of scary because, again, we've got 3 carries on the red team that have no mobility. So potentially scary, but last game it worked out. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
They did not have the Maokai on their team though. Maokai is great against that kind of team.
Yeah.
Wukong is definitely scary against that team.
And
Oh,
with the Yasuo.
spicy team! We got AOE on both sides. Whew.
The Wukong knockup Yasuo, like that could be real scary.
That being
I'm excited
said,
to see the
and
Shaco
Lulu-
pick.
oh boy, this would be interesting. Yeah, with the Lulu pick, anyone can be knocked up and proc the Yasuo ult. She could do it herself. She could put it on Yasuo. She could put it on
Mhm.
Maokai. Maokai can do it himself with the Q, which is a little
Yeah.
quicker to react on
The,
for Yasuo.
the combo.
Wukong's is pretty easy.
Yeah, the Wukong ult, but the combo I really like to see is the Wukong ult, Yasuo ults off that, which kind of puts him into a like precarious situation, ulting the middle of the team, and then Lulu ults right after to get that double knockup again.
Mhm.
And that's a ton of CC. So you've got Wukong knockup, Yasuo holds them in the air with last breath, and then Lulu knocks them up again with her ultimate on Yasuo. That could be
And
very
by the way,
volatile.
Misfortune is ulting as well.
Yeah, and if Misfortune ult is going on, this could be good. This could be a good
Yeah.
time.
That being said, if Zyra and Brand are not caught in that combo,
They will
then
destroy.
everyone in there will die.
Very true. Very true.
So that is exciting. I would definitely be terrified if I was any of those players, though, or
Yeah.
any of those champions on the red team, because if you're Zyra, Brand, or Jinx, you will definitely die to that. No question about it.
And you know, we can talk about this combo all day, and it might never happen. Wukong might only get one-man ults the whole game, and it might never matter.
You are absolutely right. The thing I am missing from that team is I actually don't think they need it. Now seeing that team comp fully develop, and in Champ Select, it's definitely hard to figure out what your team comp is going to be with, you're playing with people that you might have played with a few times or never played with, or, the people are getting switched up every game. I would have loved to see a damage support because there's not much AP damage. Even though we did talk about Lulu having good damage in lane, we're talking about in lane. I think a Zyra, a Brand support would have been great. a what am I missing? Vel'Koz, Xerath support, anybody that can actually go some AP damage, because we're not gonna see any AP damage, and that means red team can go all armor.
Yeah.
That being said, we have all squishy champions on the red team, so no one wants to be armor. So maybe it doesn't matter.
It may never matter.
I do want to say though, I think red team, the victory for red team might be determined by Shaco, because we have strong team fighting teams here, minus the Shaco. Shaco's not great on team fights unless he plays like pure assassin and kind of can sneak in the back when like MF is ulting or something like that.
Right.
But if he can, you know, do that split push pressure and cause red team to have better fights, that's gonna be huge. But I think Shaco gets the lanes really, really fed because he's a absolutely destructive jungler. That being said, I haven't seen a good Shaco in a while because Shaco's hard to play.
Yeah, it is. I definitely agree with that. If Shaco gets ahead early and he's really strong, he's going to be volatile. But if he gets behind, he's not going to help his team out much in a fight.
And even being ahead as Shaco doesn't mean you're going to win the game, because you still need to figure out how to play right in a game where, in a match that looks like there's going to be a lot of team fighting.
Well, it does depend on how fed we're talking, because the team fight doesn't matter if the Shaco just deceives into the middle and one-shots your MF before anything happens.
Yeah, you
Which
are
is
right.
possible.
So that is absolutely possible. Hopefully, I don't know if I want to see a Shaco like that. Shaco scares me.
Yeah.
Not because I don't like clowns, but also because of other things.
Hopefully
sucks.
Lulu will be fast on her feet to dissuade that from happening.
That's funny.
Or fast on her keyboard, I should say.
Ooh, nice.
This isn't real sports. This is only esports, okay?
Oh, triggered.
Trigger warning, watch out.
Warning, warning, warning. By any chance, did you restart the stream for this one?
I did not, but I did mark down times, so I'll know when to pull different stuff from.
Ooh, are you gonna do that?
Yeah.
You are awesome.
I do what I can, especially since I completely and totally forgot about last time.
No problem, no problem.
Right over my head.
Everyone's busy. It's all good. Oh, second community game. This is exciting. We've had a pretty successful run of community games now that, you know, we've done them.
Yeah, now that we've actually been doing them again. Yeah, it's been a good time. We've had to shoutcast both times that we've really put our foot forward, so I'm enjoying it. We're having a good time.
I do wish the other hosts were here. And because I think we actually had more people, more than 10 people, so we had to, one, cast the games, which is perfectly fine. It'd be nice to rotate out, but also it's always fun when people come in and we had like 12 people, so 2 people couldn't get into it. Super important to have those people taken care of too. So it'd been nice to have side games going on while we wait, maybe ARAMs or something, or maybe they can spectate after an ARAM to wait for the game to finish to jump into the next game. But you know, we are experiencing some growth that we are not used to yet when it comes to community games. So hopefully we'll figure things out. So be patient with us if you didn't get into community games, because we want you here.
Yeah, and always do not be afraid. If you're hearing this and you didn't speak up, just speak up. We are more than happy to get everyone in. We don't want anyone to feel left out. So yell at us if we don't get you in. That's our bad.
Yep. All right, here we go. Second game of the night, community game number 2. Hype.
Hopefully there'll be more of a skirmish.
Oh,
Level
mistake.
1.
Brand is going top lane. What is wrong with you? We need to have a level 1 fight, no matter how bad your level 1 is. Blue team this time deciding to stay in their own jungle. Red team is... Okay, wait. I said, come on, guys.
Where's the invade? Neither team invading. Is this even Loa? What's happening?
I don't know. Wukong going dangerously by himself. Probably absolutely... He's a sacrificial lamb. My god. Oh, no. They had a ward in there. Never mind. I was like, wow. The late invade by blue team. Late invades always kind of suck because as a jungler, I get forgotten.
Yep.
Leashing. So But that means it
in.
also goes to the enemy jungle.
Oh, they see
Good
him.
job.
Shaco pushing him off. If they can.
Oh, the fear
pop
comes
the
down.
plant! Having to flash out. I think someone on red team actually popped that plant and messed up their own team with throwing them all over the place.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Shaco loses all of his boxes on the blue and actually helps leash for blue team a little bit. So that is it's gonna be real rough.
Oh, can
can
Meep
Jinx
go
get
for
the
the steal? Oh!
Oh, good try,
that was
but
so close.
Jen with the good. That was a good smite.
Good job, Maokai teleporting top. That's really, really important so you don't lose an advantage when it comes to CS. But Brand does come down. We have a Brand top lane. And Brand does come down to help the Shaco with the red buff start. Shaco probably... This is interesting because he knows that they took blue... Uh-oh. We have a connection issue by Meep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Hopefully he gets back in.
I'm glad we're using the pause function. That being said, this is what I wanted to talk about. Your blue buff got stolen. You know that. Actually, I guess you don't. Oh, actually,
they
had a
for the
ward.
steal, so they definitely knew.
They did have a ward on it.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that you can do is go to the enemy blue buff. That being said, Wukong went straight from blue to his own blue, which is really interesting. So there's a little bit of mind games going on there, but if you do get invaded, that is always a consideration. Hopefully you have a trinket ward to kind of like go try it, go steal the enemy blue buff and put a trinket over the wall to see if the Wukong's coming.
Yeah.
But it looks like he guessed right this time.
And I think as the Wukong, I mean, he's going to end up getting his blue buff because Shaco didn't invade, but if you think that your blue buff is getting invaded, it's probably already gone if you take the full trek from their blue to your blue, so you should just go take your red and take the 2 buffs. Because
you're right.
If you end up running to your blue and it's gone already by the time you get there, you've wasted a ton of time and you're even farther behind than you were if you just went from their blue to your red.
Yeah, Wukong doesn't know if Shaco started Shaco's red buff or his blue buff, right? That being said, I think Shaco ran during that invade, which he would have gotten to Wukong's blue buff pretty late.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why Shaco went red. But again, there's mind games here.
For sure, for sure.
Oh, and the pause is done. Yeah, so this should be interesting. Shaco's gonna be behind. I'm also interested if he went to Wolves for a specific reason or why he didn't stay on his top side of the jungle to just clear all that since it's all close by, so he would be able to clear faster.
Yeah. Yeah, if you know your buff is gone already, you don't have to necessarily run to the bot side as fast, although he may want to look at a bot side gank here, so...
Yep.
Lots trading from Brand onto the Maokai on top. That'll be a rough lane for Maokai in the early game.
Yeah, early game. He's just going to have to farm and survive. He is pushing it, which is not good for that Maokai.
Yeah, that teleport up there, although it was needed for the minions, he ended up pushing it faster. Blue team also pushing in the bot lane. Shaco's hovering around here. He's probably going to go for a gank here. And
there we go.
He used the blast coming over, and there's his Q in.
Oh, good placement on that fear box.
Doesn't get, but does get MS Flash, so definitely worth.
What is that box called? I just called it a fear box. I'm pretty sure that's not what it's called.
No, it definitely is not what it's called. Let's take a look. What is...
I can look that up, can't I? Jack in the Box. Makes sense.
Yeah, Jack in the Box.
Alright. So we do have press of attack on Yasuo, so that'll be exciting. Lots of damage there.
The stun missing from Brand. That might have actually been a dead Maokai if he hit the stun. Shaco's gonna gank mid. But Yasuo's not afraid, it seems. Yeah, that's a low Urgot. He can't really help the Shaco there.
Yeah, there is an ignite on the Yasuo, so you do have to watch out for that. We
are
looking
big
for
crit from the Q on MF to Jinx. And the autos from Lulu doing a decent amount in this early game. Yeah, red team had him on the back foot, but that Q crit from MF just completely turned that trade. That is nothing to scoff at in the early game.
Nope, not at all.
Ooh, hits another one. It wasn't a crit, but it still does a decent amount of damage even without critting, so Jinx has to be really careful here.
So we do see that Brand went back, so he bought. Oh, damage going down. Flash pulled out by Lulu. I don't think she needed a flash that actually.
No, she did not. The chompers were not going to activate in time, and Zyra had used everything, so she was.
Ow!
Oh, gets the kill with the comet! Oh my gosh. Those bounces are just hitting, and Jinx does not respect the damage. Dives with heal.
Oh, she died with heal. She didn't.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's something new this preseason. That arcane comment is super important. To you can't dodge it. Oh, there's a flash by Brand. I don't think it was needed since Maokai couldn't follow that up. But
again, no CC to follow up, but still flashing away. Definitely keep stock of what kind of abilities the people flashing on top of you have, whether or not you need to flash them.
Shaco is hovering that top side. What I was saying is you can't dodge out of that arcane boots, or unless you have like a speed boost. I think you need 355 movement speed to dodge out of the arcane comment, or 350. So it's basically not enough unless you have boots, or you're a fast champion, or you have like some speed. Shaco ganking top lane, getting the slow and the execute damage and the ignite onto Maokai. Maokai goes down.
And uses flash. Exhaust going down mid. Yasuo took 2 tower shots to flash in. Oh, the wind wall.
Nice wind wall. The chase is going.
He has his jump up. Wukong's there.
Oh, he misses.
Yasuo survives and is.
Don't die, Yasuo.
Ooh, gets out on Ergot though. That was
good
very
job.
scary.
Way to not overchase that one, Ergot.
Yeah, Yasuo overchasing at the start of that under a tower though, which is what lost him the fight to begin with. I always seem to do that on Yasuo as well. I can be forward here. Oh shit, I'm under a tower. It's never fun when you lose a 1v1 because you took 2 to 3 tower shots.
Sure. Ooh, lots of. Oh, it wasn't a crit, was it?
It didn't quite kill. The tower killed the minion before, so it didn't give it the automatic crit.
I'm surprised it even popped back. It had that double up second pop on it if the minion died. I didn't know that.
It's like the old Warlord TL that once the auto is in the air, it doesn't matter if the minion dies or not.
Interesting. So we have a lot of people hovering around that dragon. It's not a super important dragon. Dragons are nice. Yep. Doesn't matter what they are, but it's not a super important one to die for.
Ooh, nice catch. She doesn't have flash. So that's a lot of damage coming out on the Jinx. She can't really chase
teleport coming down too.
Well, Zyra's going kind of forward with the teleport. Maokai finishes the teleport, but the fight's over. Or is it? He's chasing the Jinx.
Oh boy, he doesn't have flash. Yeah, that was. Yeah. I like the thought. I think you could have teleported into lane if you were doing that, or even onto the river ward.
Yeah, with how long the teleport channel is now, you really have to be teleporting behind a bot lane to catch them out. It's really hard to teleport when they're not committed to the fight. It's really hard to teleport in that far away.
Uh-oh, accidental stopwatch. Oh, she's gonna die from it! Oh no!
And she's down. A lot of damage from bullet time. Heal coming out for Jinx. Man. That was interesting.
I think she meant to use a potion, maybe.
Yeah, a potion or a ward. It definitely was not the stopwatch she was meaning to use, though, that's for sure.
Not gonna lie, I've done that. I did that yesterday.
we all make mistakes.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
It
wouldn't be League of Legends without it.
Alright.
So it seems Yasuo and Maokai have swapped. I think Maokai would probably be the one who asked for the swap because probably getting bullied way too much by the Brand in top lane. Or it may have even been since Maokai had teleported down, Yasuo just covered top, so they're switched at the moment. Yeah,
I think that makes maybe a bit more sense because Maokai will be able to deal with Brand, at least survive it.
Yeah, once he gets even just the Spectre's Cowl, he should be able to just kind of soak damage and heal. Yep. Ult coming out from Wukong, that's not doing a whole lot of damage.
Oh,
Urgot ult misses and Wukong flashes over the wall to safety. Maokai ult comes out too. Looks like Yasuo and Maokai want to fight.
They're going 2v1. They both get feared. You're going into a Brand. No! Lots of damage. The stun goes out, but no one goes down yet.
No one goes down. Away. They only
Shaco dies.
Double kill to Maokai. Wow, that could have gone real wrong. But blue team holds on with low health and makes it out alive.
Jinx Rocket did come up too and whiffed everything because across the map it's really hard to hit. But
Yeah.
Jinx Rocket is down. Blue team is still on, or Wukong is still on that that red buff. Getting some damage, but I don't think Bren can chase that one. So instead he clears out that control ward. Wukong sees one in the tri-bush and clears it out as well.
Self-plug sellout. If you want to see some nice ultimate snipes, go watch last week's community game, number 1. I hit a lot of Ezreal ult kills.
Are they on hashtag World of Plays? You know the thing that we do every month?
They aren't. I didn't have Plays.tv at the time.
Oh wait.
I just
You didn't have Plays that you just downloaded it?
Yeah.
Oh
So,
my god.
A long time ago, I deleted it off my computer because it was like, because it's recording all the time, it was like giving me performance issues and like it like constantly saving videos and me having to go delete them later on to save storage was like just getting obnoxious, so I deleted it for a while.
You know you can just close it.
Yeah, I know, but the fact that it like auto starts every once in a while, like when you start,
you can turn that off.
Listen, I have a very low patience tolerance.
That's fine.
It was probably like a moment where it like messed me up like at one moment. I was just like, this stupid program, and deleted it.
You know, that's perfectly fine. I'm still gonna give you crap about it though.
I can understand that. But I have it back now, and hopefully I can get
Good. Now we'll be seeing you all over the montages post every month on our YouTube channel and Facebook. Wukong ganks bot lane for the blue team, getting tons of damage. MF ult's a little off, but does enough damage.
In the top lane too, Shaco going down. Oh, there goes Ergot.
And there's a double kill. Wait, was that a double?
No,
oh, no, never mind.
Maokai got one of them, I believe. Maokai's 3-1. Blue team wiping the floor with red team on all sides of the map right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised because Shaco did a lot in the early game, even though he got screwed with his jungle. He's been affecting a lot of lanes and pulling off flashes and stuff, but I don't think the laners are taking advantage of that, or Shaco's not repeating ganking or something.
I think this the tank top laner is actually paying off a lot for blue team. Maokai's durability and CC has really been, I feel like, the deciding factor in these fights, these little skirmishes.
Yeah, he's been helping for sure. Yeah, tanks aren't dead, guys, and there's a few tanks that are ridiculously overpowered. They're really, really strong and simple to play. Like Maokai. Maokai's a really good choice.
Yep.
Carry your team by peeling for your stupid 80 carries. Seriously. No, I'm not joking. That was season 3 for me. All I did was peel for my vein spotting veins, Jungle Maokai, and Jungle Maokai sucked back in the day, and I climbed a plat. Yep. All I did was peel. That's all I did. And flash engage.
They still have to do damage, so keep them alive. They may be idiots, but they're your idiots.
They're your idiots.
Some good ward clearage from our Zyra support. Always good to see ward clearing. Oh, the mid lane gank. That is one dead brand, and he actually flashed there too.
Didn't get his ult.
Make sure, guys, don't flash when you know you're dead. That brand wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, Shaco's coming in. A little.
Wukong still has ult, but he Q's out. He's gonna survive, but that tower's still going down. First turret going to blue team, and Yasuo wants more. He doesn't care who's here. He goes under the turret.
Boy.
Oh, Shaco survives
nice
with the ultimate. Very nice ultimate to save his skin. Doesn't get hit by the tornado, and oof, makes it out with his life.
I don't know if that was intentionally timed,
more
but that was a
clearing.
good ult.
Good job, good job.
Down on Maokai, and ult goes down on Maokai as well. Oh, Wukong's ganking the bot lane.
Really,
the Lulu ult
didn't actually get any knockup.
Oh, and he's gonna go down!
Oh, the plants were just eating him alive. Wukong overcommits, and the flash over the wall from the other team keeps them safe while they slowly chunk him down from the side. Yeah, but to go back, we saw just before it switched to that fight, Maokai was getting ulted by Brand on the chariot. He's only got a Spectre's Collar for MR, and now Brand is having trouble doing much of anything to him. So that lane is going exactly how you would expect it to now.
Yep.
Untouchable tank. Ooh,
Yeah,
good
Brand.
aim.
Oh,
Yield
so much
coming out.
damage by that Zyra.
Yeah.
And yeah, if I were Maokai and I'm thinking about continue to laning, I would get Stork Boots right now as well.
Definitely.
He's building armor because he's building Sunfire Cape, or he's actually splitting a little bit on his build.
I think he just built the Bomby for the health and like slight damage, and he's gonna probably finish his Spirit before that. Good flash
Oh,
by
good
MF.
flash. And there you go.
Oh, the
Ooh,
MF ult
nice.
chunking out, jinxed a lot. Also, what up, Ralph? Welcome to the chat. He's a
We
new,
accept pandas here
he's
in
a new
Twitch chat.
face around here. He's a friend of mine. Thanks for
Oh,
coming
is he?
supporting my buddy. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Hey Ralph, on a scale of 1 to 10, how attractive is Wern?
I'll be interested to see what he answers to this. We have met in real life, so he's gotten to see it up close and personal.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
That's
Uh-oh,
for
shit.
me to know and you to guess.
Shaco absolutely overstays, probably not watching that turret health, and not able to dish out the damage to really scare them off of that turret either. Is it typical for Shakos not to finish a jungle item?
I believe so, although I'm not sure the build he's going is exactly what they do, but I will admit that I am not one to ask about how to Shaco build.
Yeah, I think foregoing the jungle item and getting TM out first is a common thing to do for wave clearing.
Yeah, it definitely gives you a good jungle clear. I do like the answer from Ralph in chat too. I think he's speaking the truth here in chat.
Is that a 0.13?
No, IRL 15 would bang. Come on.
What is sup? It says sup.13. I think he just gave you a 0.13, which is
Maybe he's talking about, he said sup, he was answering sober, who's moderately sober, so he's saying his blood alcohol content.
Yeah,
I completely pulled that out of my ass, I don't know.
I can tell. But IRL 15, I'll take that. Shaco coming in a little too early for this.
Oh, wasn't
It's
visible,
just
but
the
got
Rift
hit by
Herald.
the tornado.
Oh boy.
That's a dead Shaco on his own.
Oh, but the Zyra ult, tons of damage. Oh,
Oh, flash out.
need to go.
Oh, there's the
Oh!
Urgot, pulls him in and he's dead.
Urgot does hit the ult. Urgot should focus. Yep, they're focusing on the Maokai. Root hits on Maokai. Tons of damage going down. Maokai can deal out damage too. Zyra needs to be a little careful not
That
to get
was a
too
big
close.
heal. He's got the red buff, but no, he's gonna go down with no kill
Yeah.
to show for it either.
Doesn't have that much mana. So Shaco does stop the Rift Herald, or I should say Red Team. I don't know if Shaco did, but Red Team stops the
Shaco
Rift
was a
Herald.
little early. I think we have to give the credit to Zyra and Urgot. Zyra, that ult,
man.
man, that was. And then the Urgot ult from halfway across the map. That's
Between champions, field goaling it. Yeah.
yeah. What's
Beautiful.
wait? So it used to be hyperkinetic position reverser. What's the name of the ult now on him? Fear
Probably
Beyond
like-
Death. That's kind of lame. It's kind of lame compared to what it
I
used
think
to be.
it's terrifying.
Well, I mean-
Hyperkinetic position reverser, reverser
Yeah.
was the worst name if you're talking about casting. That's horrible.
But it's also the best name because it's so fun to say. Hyperkinetic
Oh.
position reverser. Like,
Okay,
come on, that's just an
fine.
awesome name.
You're gifted. Got it. All right. So Brandall goes down, almost chunks of Lulu full health from full health to nothing.
Scurry.
Jinx here is a little dead.
Yeah, she's caught out. That's a dead. Oh,
Zara
but
does
also
tons
a
of
dead.
damage though.
But
Gets
here-
a kill. Yasuo is chasing. Shaco ulting, trying to make something happen. Cannot get anything happen. Does get a fear though. Yeah, Shaco is behind, and this is what happens when they're behind.
Yeah, he's so squishy when you're behind, and Yasuo has. Does he have 100% or 80% crit right now? He has. Okay,
All the crits.
my game is messing up right now. Let's check. He's got. Wait, I can't even see his crit stat.
Oh, Yasuo gets an ult down on the Zyra.
Oh,
Squishy
that's a
Zyra.
dead
Does get the
Zyra.
ult down onto Yasuo though. Urgot coming in to do something about that.
Should be the Urgot. He had it on him. He didn't activate it though. Yasuo's running into. Oh, he gets
no.
hit by the Jinx rocket. And now
Oh,
Maokai
nice.
in a bad spot too, getting burned down. That's another kill for Urgot.
Red finding the fights they need to fight.
Yeah,
threw bait.
overcommitting from blue team. Getting a little, the classic Yasuo
Oh,
overconfidence.
stun misses. The stun misses, and then Lulu flashes. I guess she could. Forgot.
Yeah, I think with the Urgot flip there, I think she had to flash there.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah, you go on Zyra. You better kill her, because if she has a moment to put down her ult and plant, you're dead.
Yep.
MF uses ult to clear the wave. Pretty smart to save her turret, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll save it at least another wave. Waste some time for Wukong to push top lane, as no one is there to stop Wukong. But I don't know if Wukong. No, Wukong knows where everyone else is.
Yeah,
Because
he
the ward
probably
covers.
won't be able to finish a turret though. He'll probably back off after that.
Yeah,
Yep,
he's backing off.
out
Yeah,
of
Brand
there.
is coming from base. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, what we talked about, these are two really good team fighting teams, and Shaco is about the worst team fighter out of the two comps, and he is behind. That's gonna make it really hard. He gets ulted, and there's the Yasuo ult too, and he's just dead. That's one shot. That's the Yasuo Wukong combo is really gonna nuke you. But now they're caught out too. They overstayed to get the red, and that's a dead Wukong.
Yeah,
They,
like you just mentioned, red team, the four of them are amazing team fighters. So they just need one person to get caught out, and then they get 2 kills, maybe 1 kill.
Oh,
Ooh,
Lulu gets
stun
hit by the
hit on
stun!
Lulu.
Oh, the
Oh my
Jinx
gosh.
takes her out. That was so much damage coming out. Red team doing a really good job of just, as soon as they catch someone following up as a team, and they're going to push mid, take a mid tower, and they might keep pushing with some people down.
Yeah, the only small
like
gripe
they're
about
getting
that
off
is
the-
Urgot ult and Jinx ult goes on a dead person. So they overlap that. Again, not a big deal. Probably won't make a difference as long as they don't
Yeah.
fight in the next 2 minutes.
It was a Lulu, so potentially Lulu could have ulted or something and saved herself from the Jinx rocket, and then you have the Urgot ult to finish her off. So I don't, I definitely don't fault them for both throwing an ult out there.
Red team does steal the enemy red buff. It unfortunately does go on to Zyra because I think they kind of panicked and hurried up. Gotta hurry that up because
It's all
Wukong was
about the
right around the
gold,
corner.
right? Gotta keep that gold out. But Maokai free pushing mid right now. He's not getting much turret damage, but
He is gonna get collapsed on.
yeah, not so free anymore. Gets flashed. The
Flashes
exhaust out
away.
too.
Oh, gets
Oh,
2
the
roots.
flash from Urgot does get the slowdown.
Oh,
Yasuo.
Zyra's not watching her back though. She needs to get the root down and the ult. Tons of damage
She
goes
dies
down.
first,
Actually, not
though.
that much damage.
Oh, here goes Maokai in. They catch out the Urgot,
Oh,
and now
boy.
he's chasing the Shaco too. Shaco doesn't get over the wall, but Jinx gets knocked up into the ultimate flash from Wukong. And Shaco goes down as well. Double kill for Yasuo. He is one fed boy.
Popping off.
And
Yeah, 8-2
they're just
and
going to
5
start
Yasuo.
Baron. They just
Good
killed
call.
4 of the enemy team. They're on Baron's side. Yeah, Maokai could not be the one taking it at the moment. They have a win wall. Did he place it right? It went away already. I couldn't tell. But yeah, that's a Baron buff.
Free Baron.
Red team just got caught out 1 by 1. It was really a 1-by-1 situation. There was never really a team fight there.
Yeah, right now. Oh, so Shaco just finished Trinity Force. When you're behind, it's not a good idea. It's really not a good idea. I know Shaco's kind of like a all or none kind of character, so you kind of have to go damage because you don't really go tanky. I would have built pure split push if I was him. So some good movement speed and a lot of AOE and I know it helps, but you know
Yeah.
a cheaper alternative for Trinity Force if you need to build it is Black Cleaver. I know it sucks, or even maybe even what is it, the fist, Frozen Fist.
Yeah.
But yeah, Trinity Force is not an item you build when you're really, really far behind, unless you think like
Yeah.
you're just gonna stall the game.
I would have even liked to see, maybe since he already had the Tiamat, switching to like a Cinder Hulk and Titanic build for more tank stats, and then you still can split push with that Titanic and
You
be
can split push and survive, or you're running away, right?
right. Yeah, because right now, like he doesn't have the
Oh,
damage.
bye bye.
Oh, that is a dead Wukong though, getting caught
Nice
out by the E
catch.
from Zyra.
Very nice catch.
Yeah, you gotta be careful around the Zyra. Wukong is going for the glass cannon build, so he has to be a lot more careful with his positioning.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yes.
Shaco, he doesn't do enough damage to kill anyone, but he doesn't have enough stats to survive anything. So he's like, if he had gone for more tank stats, he'd be in the same place as he is now damage-wise, almost, but he'd have more health and be more viable that way.
Yeah, and he's behind. Like, it's gonna be hard to catch up. And now that outer turrets are down, and jungle experience, what am I trying to say? The catch-up experience in the jungle has been removed pretty much. So
it's not
gonna
as much as it was, that's for
yeah.
sure.
And the thing is, his jungle is being like cannibalized by both his team and just destroyed by the enemy team. And it's not been safe. He's found a lot of people at his buffs just killing him. So farming your jungle is not really a safe thing to do. Definitely think you just pick split push, you bite the bullet, hope that one person comes down to you and kills you. Oh, there's an ult on the Jinx.
One shot there? Yeah, she's one shot, even with the heal. That's a Wukong glass cannon. He does a lot of damage. And will he get out? Oh, there's also a fight in bottom lane going on, but it's a Maokai and an Urgot. Not a lot going on
Urgot used
there.
his ult early too for just a slow, I guess, but I don't think it was right to use it.
No. We need that, need to use that as an execute for sure. Yasuo getting real greedy here. He's caught out, but people are low. Maybe he can do something.
Watch
Does
the
dodge
ult, watch
stun.
the ult, guys.
Gets the one kill. Knocks up Brand and gets the ult up, kills him too. There goes the Shaco clone. Shaco's very weak. That's a low turret too. Gets the knock up. E forward Q. He's dead. That is a solo triple kill for Yasuo and the turret. What a great play.
That's
and
the
mid lane
dream.
Goes down too. Wow, great play by Yasuo. Just stay calm, dodged the only stun they had, and outplayed him. That's all I can say about that.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Oh,
Big
nice ult by the
buff.
Jinx. Let's see if you could. Uh-oh.
Oh, got the knock up on Jinx too.
Really good
Whoa.
win wall by Yasuo. Premature ult by Lulu, but that's okay.
This Yasuo just wrecking havoc.
Yasuo's bloodthirsty though. But oh, nice stop on that. Oh, is his ult up? It is not up yet.
It's not quite all. It's just coming off cooldown in a couple seconds here. Inhibitors going down on all sides though. 2 inhibs down top and mid, and bot side is being pressured. So red team really just in panic mode. They're down 12k gold right now. That is not a small deficit to come back from. Gonna be a Cloud Drake picked up for the blue team. At this point, I think we see blue team reset, and they'll probably just come back for that bot inhib when they feel like it. You know?
Yep, there's no rush to do anything. Just heal up and go.
Yeah, Yasuo backing. He hadn't backed after that triple kill tower take, so
Oh boy.
he's gonna have a full. He's already got half his Bloodthirster, so he might get an item and a half on this back.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
There's a bloodthirster.
Bloodthirster finished, and I wouldn't be surprised. One more item, maybe half an item.
He's like, how much more damage can I get?
Yep, there's the BM sword from him too.
That is a terrifying Yasuo.
That's probably gonna turn into a GA here once he gets enough gold.
If they don't finish the game.
Yeah, if it doesn't end before then. Red team, they've got it out of their base, so they can breathe for now. But with 2 inhibs down, they're gonna have a lot of minions threatening.
Yeah, so I do want to. One thing that I was trying to say before, if you're behind and you're split pushing and you get one person to come, even if you die, that means that one person that's stronger than you is not involved on the map to fight your team. So Shaco, who is a great split pusher, you're behind, just build split push, and hopefully they send 1 or 2 people down to kill you.
Yeah.
And if you get away, that's awesome. If you get a kill, that's even better. And your rest of your team should be looking for a fight. Without maybe if Yasuo goes down, holy crap, that's a lot of gold and a lot of damage that's not on the table for your team to deal with.
Nope. Blue team.
Ooh,
here it is.
nice
They
catch
came-
on the Wukong. Ult that, yes, the Wukong
He
flashes
didn't go
back and gets
down.
himself killed.
And he didn't
he
go
doesn't
down
get killed.
actually.
Wow.
And Jinx almost
Jinx
went down.
rocket
There's
goes.
a rocket. It's
Oh,
gonna
it's
go
gonna miss,
wide
though.
though. Yeah. Blue team though, even with 4v5, they can stay in this. Shaco getting caught. Oh, she
Shaco.
was out, barely makes it alive. Lulu is very low. She has no ultimate. She's one shot from death, but there's no ultimate. Flash forward from Urgot, but he doesn't have anything to follow off that flash. And blue team, while they may have made some poor choices, they just walk away and they'll be able to reset again.
Yep, when you're that far ahead. You're allowed to make those kind of mistakes.
Yep, 30 seconds
Nothing.
on Baron, so they'll probably just take that once that's up.
Yeah, we saw some audacious positioning right there. Shaco was way too far forward. Maybe he was baiting it because it kind of did bait Wukong way too far forward as a glass cannon.
Yep.
Yeah, but Baron looks like it's coming up in 10 seconds. So
Yeah.
red team will not be able to do anything. Shaco should try to go for a steal all by himself unless everyone decides to go fight it because Baron does debuff you and shred your magic resist,
Yeah, you
and
do
that
have a
is very
Jinx.
scary.
Jinx with
You have a
2.5
yeah,
items.
a Brand and a Zyra, but they decide not to,
Yep.
and they need to push out the waves as much as they can to stall out as much time as they can.
Yeah, now you've got double inhibitor. You've got the 2 inhibitor or 2
Oh, they're
super
backing.
minions. I don't agree with that from blue team. I think blue team
Yeah.
should press with the double inhibit super minions that are pushing
I
the
agree.
ball inhibitors down.
Most likely doesn't matter, but
We
I don't
nitpick
think that was the
here.
right decision. Yeah.
Yeah, red team just fighting these minions. Now imagine once they come in Baron buffed, it's not going to be pretty. Even if blue team doesn't pick up kills, they're going to win just off of a war of attrition here, probably. They do have their mid inhibitor coming back up just in time for it to go down again. Jinx getting smited. Flash forward by Yasuo, flash by MF for the ult. They take him down. That was just a lot of coordinated play. They all wanted to take down that ADC. Yeah, the minions are wrecking the base. Yasuo's wrecking the back.